Today in Pet Simulator 99, I'm going to be going over one of the worst enchants inside of the game. Now, I'm calling this one the worst enchants for a couple reasons, and I'll go into that in a second, but it is the new Diamond enchant that they added to the game, the new exclusive Diamond Gift Hunter. Now, this enchant costs 3,200 Robux, and basically what it does is it has a chance to spawn a Diamond gift bag that can be anywhere between 6,000 to 5 million gems. So it sounds really good in the grand scheme of things. Like when this was first being introduced, when it was leaked, everyone was really hyped about this. We thought this would be a great way to make gems. A lot of people are even talking about it being in inflation and everything was going to go up, which is why a whole bunch of people started buying huges. But it turns out this enchant is really bad. Now, if you do look at it, the enchant is not insanely bad, but it's more of the fact that it's not good for what it's worth. So the enchant, majority of the time, even though it says it's a chance between 6,000 to 5 million gems from the gift bags, majority of the time you're only going to get 6,000 and 12,000. It's like a 99% chance. That's not the actual percent chance, but most of the times you open it, you will get that. And the reason it's so bad is because not only is this the most expensive enchant that has ever been introduced in the game, Robux wise, or tied. I can't remember if there's ever been a 3,200 before, but usually they're 2,600, or when the enchants first came out, the most expensive was 1,200. So it seems like they keep raising and raising the price, but this is insanely expensive for it to not. The only reason the wrap is this high is all because of how much Robux it costs. This enchant is not very good. Yes, if you were to be wanting to grind just diamonds, obviously you'd want to have this on your team. But do not buy this for 795 million. When you're watching this, it's probably gone down even more unless they buff this. Right now, I would say this would be good at around a price of 200 million wrap, just because, yes, the diamond gift bags you get right now, if you have the enchant, let's say for some reason you had bought it, you could technically still try to make your money back by selling the gift bags, but all I say is do not open them, and if you're and don't buy them, by the way. If you're trying to make some gems, the worst thing you could possibly do is buy the diamond gift bags. Now, when you're seeing this, they've probably already gone down even more, but at the time of recording this, the diamond gift bags are worth around 512,000 gems, which is just not worth it at all, because like I said, majority of the time you're gonna get 6,000 to 12,000 gems. I'm assuming in a month these will be worth not even 50. Like, I'd say in a month these will be worth like 100,000. So they're really gonna be worth nothing. And all I'm saying is, if you have the enchant, that is definitely the best way to make your gems. Do not spend, don't open them, because I actually have genuinely not seen anybody actually get 5 million from this. It's kind of like, if you guys don't remember the VIP rewards in PetSimX, there was a chance of getting a lot of gems, but majority of the time you didn't get a lot of gems. Kind of the same thing with this enchant. There's a chance, but you're most likely not gonna, and it's just really not worth it. I'm really hoping they do buff this enchant up a lot. So I've been testing this out, by the way. It's not like I have no experience with this. I test this out a lot on the update day. I was hoping they actually would have increased it, so I did run a test a couple hours ago. I did it for an hour. I'll show you. Basically, I did use the gift for an hour. Someone let me borrow it. I did return it, by the way, as you can see right here. I sent it back to them. But I used it for an hour, and I got a total of 15 diamond gift bags. Now, 15 truly is not a lot. Now, I guess I could have been doing this a little bit differently. For example, I was in a public server, and I was mostly trying to get actual, I was trying to get eggs and stuff, because obviously the clan battle is still going on, so that's my main priority. However, I did put it on my team, and there's not really anything you can do to get more gift bags. As far as we know, treasure hunters, nothing like that actually help to get more diamond gift bags, because the only way to get them is through the enchant. And also, the enchant does not stack, just, I don't know, in case you're wanting to buy two, even though, like we're talking about, one is not even a good deal. But yeah, it's definitely just not a good deal to buy this enchant right now, because it's just really not good at all. And I went ahead and opened all 15 I got from having it on my team, and I got a whopping 600,000 gems from 15 diamond gift bags. keep in mind at the time each one cost 580,000 each. I could have sold that and got like a million times more gems than opening them. And honestly, that's why I feel bad for the people buying them, because they're just really not worth it at all. I'm really hoping Big Games does something. They're gonna have to. I mean, they can't introduce the most expensive enchant to ever come to the game and have it be this terrible. So basically how the enchant works is it's like a drop. However, like I was talking about, there's no drops that actually increase it. So as you can see, me just grinding here right now, if I go ahead and put, actually I forgot, I gave it the diamond enchant back already, but if I were to put the diamond enchant on right now, I'd basically have a chance to get the diamond gift bag. And keep in mind, it's just a chance for it, and then it's an even greater chance, or an even smaller chance, to actually get the better, more than like 100,000 diamonds. In my 15 diamond gift bags, I got 2 that were worth 135,000, I'm pretty sure, and that was out of the 2 out of the 15, and the others were just 6,000 and 12,000 gems. So it just really was not worth it. I only did it for the video. Besides that, I actually was planning on making this video a lot sooner and uploading it either update day or the day after, but I decided to do a little more testing with it. And another huge reason was because everyone I was going to use to test, everyone I was going to, that had the book that I was going to test with, sold theirs so fast after we learned how terrible it was. Because yeah, like I said, everyone overhyped this. It could have been just that the community overhyped it, because technically Big Games never really did anything too special about it. They never really said anything about the book at all. Actually, they never even said it was coming. It was just the leak accounts. But everyone really overhyped this book. A lot of people are talking about how it was going to be inflation, just to turn out to be this. I don't know. I feel like I'm glad that it didn't cause inflation, because now you can at least still get huges just by AFKing the game. However, it's definitely should be buffed at least a little bit more, make the chances a little bit higher, because right now, anybody who bought this book is scammed. I got scammed. I was actually going to buy it, but I was going to buy it right when the update came out, but I said I was a little broke on Robux, because I went and I used it on the Forever Pack. I was like, you know what, I'm going to wait a day, see if this is any good, and if it is good, I was definitely going to buy it. I actually put some Robux in my account to buy it, but then everyone kept saying how terrible it was. If it does get buffed, I'm definitely going to spend the Robux on it, just because, you know, it's going to be a lot of gems. But I'm expecting this exclusive enchant to keep dropping, so if you have it, I recommend selling it now while it's high, depending on how long after you're watching this. But do not buy this enchant for a ton. And I will, by the way, I will pin a comment if it does get buffed. I will make sure I'm checking to see if it ever does get buffed. Usually they make some announcement about it on one of the developers' Twitter accounts or something like that. If they do, I'll make sure to pin a comment saying that it has been buffed and if it's any good now. But at the time of recording this, this is one of the worst enchants in the game, and it's actually better if you're trying to get diamonds and you're a little bit pay to win. It is still actually better to just use enchants for drops instead, because you can get more diamonds just by selling the drops you get rather than the actual gems you would get from a normal from a diamond gift bag. Now, do keep in mind, in the event world, we don't fully know, because in the event world, you actually don't get as much drops and stuff like that for a couple reasons. One's the zone. I actually don't know if it's smaller. I thought it was smaller, but I mean, it might be a little bit smaller. But one of the reasons is obviously you can only have 15 pets equipped. You also can't place sprinklers or anything like that, so it does make it a little bit harder to get drops. So I didn't actually test it in the final zone, mostly because I can't, because I have to be opening this egg. But from what I've been able to tell, other people have, and I have not heard anything good about this. Now, a couple people, yes, we're talking about the diamond gift bags selling them, but the problem is with that only works for a limited amount of time. The thing is, after around, you can definitely be doing that for a week or two, maybe 2 weeks after the update. But the thing is, every single day, the diamond gift bags are going to drop more and more and more, because there's going to, not only will more people be getting them, but people are going to start realizing, if not already, that the diamond gift bags are useless and are a huge, huge loss if you try to open them. I mean, you could still open them. I'm going to keep opening them just because, for fun. I don't really need the gems, because a lot of people aren't probably going to be buying them just because they're not really that good. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you think there is anything good about this enchant, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely heart your comment and stuff like that if it is actually something good. But from what I've seen, no one has found anything good about this. I personally didn't either. Now, I guess I could have maybe changed my enchant loadout a little bit. I've been testing out some loadouts during the day, by the way. This is not what I've been using, but I could have changed my loadouts up a little bit to try to get more damage and speed and stuff like that. Because, yes, I was in a public server with other people, which meant I was getting less drops. And I'm instant breaking since there's other people. So that could have been a little reason. I bet if I was in a VIP server with a good loadout, I bet I would have gone around 30 instead of 15. However, it's still not a good deal, especially since you get, like I said, I barely got 500,000 from it, so it's just really not a good deal to open those. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Definitely do not buy this for Robux. Have an amazing rest of your day, everybody. And yeah, hopefully they do something like what they did for the Superior Chest Mimic, where they added like a whole entire mastery for it or something. Like maybe they added Diamonds Gifts Mastery. Something like that would be pretty cool, because actually something they could do that would be pretty nice that I just thought of. They should add a Diamonds, if they were to do some sort of buff, they should add it in the Gifts Mastery. Make it so that one of the like levels is that when you reach like level 30 or something, the diamond gifts have twice as much of a chance to actually get the diamonds. I feel like that's actually a pretty good idea, and if they don't make their own mastery for it, I feel like they should definitely try adding it to the gifts mastery, because personally, that seems like it'd be one good way to help buff it and stuff like that. Maybe also add it to breakables to get more of them or something. I don't know, stuff like that, but they definitely do need to change something to make these better, because right now, these are terrible. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. Have an amazing rest of your day. This enchant's going to keep dropping, probably lower than what the Superior Chest Mimic is. Superior Chest Mimic is 500 million. I bet this book's going to keep dropping, and the only reason it's going to not drop below, I don't think it's going to drop below 300 million, for the only reason, which is the Robux price. If this was worth, let's say, 1,200 Robux, this would not be worth anything. This would be worth like 100 million gems. It's literally just the fact of how much Robux it costs, because most people, 99% of players do not have 3,200 Robux to just, spare around. And so, especially now that people know that it's not good, there's actually not going to be less existing, which technically could make it go up in the future once it's gone. However, I bet they're going to do what they did for the Superior Chest Mimic. This diamond book is probably going to stay in the game for like a month, maybe even a little more than that, just because they want many people to buy it. But, yeah, I could clearly see this book just, like, I could see them not having that many existence, because who's going to spend 3,200 Robux on a book that's not worth that much? But, anyways, though, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, like and subscribe. The link to my Roblox and Discord server is in the description if you want to join those. I do daily huge pet giveaways. Try to on the Discord server. But have an amazing rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.